Budget price cars used to be synonymous with cramped accommodations, subpar materials, and coarse ride quality. The spacious and comfortable 2015 Nissan Versa shows how much the species has evolved. The industrious little Nissan has been one of the least expensive new cars on the market for a few years running, yet it still delivers the qualities that matter most for shoppers in this segment. So, let's go ahead and check out this 2015 Nissan Versa. Now here goes the key fob for the vehicle. You do have remote keyless entry. You'll unlock your lock to release your trunk and then your panic button. It's a pretty good looking key fob for the cheapest car in America that you can buy brand new. Now when you get on to the interior, now even though it has the price of a subcompact car, it feels as spacious as a midsize car, and that's why this thing sells so well. And it's the best-selling car in the subcompact class. Now, as far as styling goes on the vehicle, I think styling is okay. However, it's very bulbous, especially on the front end with the large halogen headlights. And then it just has a Japanese type of flavor. It has the type of flavor of a Japanese economy sedan. Now, this is the SV trim of the Versa. Does have a full-on black cloth interior, manual driver's seat adjustments. Now stepping on into the vehicle here, it's a very spacious cabin design, and it has a pretty functional interior design here. This isn't a luxury car here, so don't expect a really upscale interior. However, there are some competitors that do offer more upscale interiors. Now with this SV trim, you also do get much nicer looking gauges. In the base model of the Versa, you get some really basic looking gauges. And then also, this one does come equipped with power windows and power door locks, power mirrors as well, which the base Versa doesn't. And what you're hearing is a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder powertrain. Now coming to your transmission, you have a CVT automatic with lower gear selection. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights and the hazards too. Automatic driver's side window. And let's go ahead and pop up the hood and check out the engine bay. Now you also do have 15-inch hubcaps, halogen headlights, and as you can see, it takes some styling cues from its larger brothers, the Altima as well as the Sentra, in terms of its grille and the overall proportions of it. Now under the hood here you have a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine producing 109 horses with 107 pound-feet of torque, with EPA estimates being a decent 31 in the city and 40 on the highway, thanks to the CVT automatic. Overall, passing power isn't that great to some of its competitors. However, this is a pretty reliable powertrain. It'll just get you from point A to point B, with decent fuel economy as well. Now you can either get a 6-speed manual or a CVT automatic. Ours happens to have a CVT. Now trims of the Versa start at the S trim, which starts at $11,990. Then the S Plus starts at $13,990. The SV starts at $15,530. And then the SL starts at $16,890. Now competitors of the Versa are the Ford Fiesta, Chevrolet Sonic, Honda Fit, and you also do have the option of a hatchback model, which is called the Versa Note, that does offer a little bit more utility. And then you also do have the Toyota Yaris, as well as the Mazda 2. Your SV logo on the back. Rear window defroster. and a little rear spoiler at the top. Now EPA estimates, like I said, are 31 in the city and 40 on the highway. Total vehicle price is $19,070. Like I said, all your basic power necessities: power windows, power door locks, power exterior mirrors, chrome door handles on this SV trim. However, armrest is hard to the touch, but you do get the mid-door panel wrapped in cloth. And let's go ahead and rev it up. Now, in terms of build quality and materials, it's pretty budget-minded inside of this cabin here. Materials are pretty much all low cost, and hard touch materials do abound all over the place, and it's to be expected when you buy the cheapest car in America here. Now, in terms of its build quality is actually pretty good. The panel gaps do fit pretty well together for the most part. It is better than, I'd say, than the Toyota Yaris, but overall it's still a very budget-minded interior. So materials and the build quality are average for the class. Now, coming to your center stack controls, pretty easy to figure out here. It's not a luxury car, so not very complicated controls here, but you do have your fan speeds for your AC controls up here, and then your different zones, and then your temperatures are right here, and then your rear window defroster. But the controls do feel very, very clunky, I have to say. Then you have your recycling mode right there. Then coming down here, you have cup holders, a USB and auxiliary input is right there as well, a little storage cubby, and then two more cup holders right here. And then, thank God, at least they do give you a little armrest right here, even though you don't have a center console. Now, coming to the main head unit here, pretty basic head unit, AM/FM stereo system with the optical disc drive, CD player, and it does work pretty well, very user-friendly to use. If you just want to go to USB iPod integration, just click on USB, easy as that. And if you want to go to your aux, just press on aux, very easy. And then you have your presets right here, and then you have your setup, which you could change different settings like the language, the audio, and the clock. Now, coming to the steering wheel design, the steering wheel design does look like the steering wheel from its larger brothers like the Altima as well as the Sentra, which is a good thing. It does have a premium flavor to it. Now, coming to over here, you have your Bluetooth phone controls and voice recognition, and then your steering wheel mounted audio controls, and then you can also change the different source. Coming over here, you have your cruise control buttons, intermittent windshield wipers as well, and you also do have a tilt steering wheel. Now, coming to the gauges, I do like the gauges because they do look pretty premium looking with the white illumination around them. Now, coming to that little center screen right there, it's going to show you vehicle information such as your fuel gauge and your trip odometer. Pretty basic, however. Now, in terms of visibility, visibility is really good out of this car. Lots of glass area all around, I have to say, and it's very easy to see out of. Now, coming to the seats are pretty supportive. They are pretty cushiony, great for long road journeys, I have to say. But overall, it's not half bad in terms of the seats. Now, on the road, the Nissan Versa sedan's 1.6 liter engine is pretty unremarkable, but acceleration should be sufficient for most buyers. With a 35 mpg rating and combined driving for CVT equipped models, the Versa is definitely one of the thriftiest non-hybrid cars on the road. Now, the Versa suspension is tuned for comfort, and the result is a very smooth ride quality that many subcompact models just cannot match. On the other hand, the small Nissan steering and handling are pretty uninspiring compared to most competitors. You'll probably never notice those characteristics if you only drive your Nissan Versa to the office and back, but if you want something more fun, the Fiesta is definitely worth a look. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. Generous amount of cargo capacity here. Lots of cargo space, I have to say. The seats also do fold 60-40 split as well. Very surprised. Now, build quality and materials do essentially follow through in the rear. Still, you have this cloth, and then hard touch armrests, and then hard touch on the upper door panel as well. But you still have chrome door handles back here. Single mount pocket, no rear armrest, but it's very spacious back here. And it's almost as large as, say, as even some full-size sedans. It's probably larger than even the Ford Taurus, or even the Nissan Maxima as well. This is a very comfortable back seat, I have to say. And if you're definitely looking for that, and if that's a priority, is to have a very spacious interior in a subcompact car, then this is definitely going to fit the bill. But there's really nothing subcompact about these interior dimensions. It just has the price of a compact car because it's not as well equipped as some other models like the Altima. Alright. Full manual passenger seat. Glove box. Nice and damped. Alright. So the 2015 Nissan Versa sedan provides comfortable, spacious, and inexpensive transportation, and comes with a generous choice of available amenities. Just don't expect much in terms of personality or driver engagement. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Review.